Right. Yeah, we talked to her for a while, so she's no longer there.
She's in Washington.
She's in Washington.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She had that one case where the woman actually used to put it down as evidence.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought she would have been included.
Well, I mentioned it to the brother at the internet case because she prosecuted a lot of cases in the South, which is kind of unusual, but she really has up with data. And then we did that also with my foundation. We had a lot of meetings with women who catch up with the parents. It's a symbol of harassment. But this woman, every time the performer would harass her, she would and so they were able to use the bandana as evidence.
Yeah, that's
Which was a big project.
Right. Are they still doing the project? I think that she's left.
You're doing the project.
I have a project like that, and one of our, she's on the documentary.
Okay.
We want her case.
Oh,
Right. And the bandanas her bandanas were used as evidence.
What did she write?
Yes. During the presentation, she stayed behind, and she came she asked me for 4 bandanas, and I thought she was giving them to other women that had not made the presentation. So when we were supposed to bring them back, she brings 4 bandanas back and front, all 4. In the very last one, on the back, she drew a big face. That was the abuser. But everything else, she wrote everything, and those bandanas, which ends up being 8, right? Because it was back and front and back on 4. And that they were introduced.
It's a lot of work you all have been doing.
It's a whole culture of machismo also, we're taking all these steps backwards. In Ms. Magazine, I'm a majority, we actually had a whole publication on one of our magazines about the Green Motel.
Right. Yeah. That was one of the few pieces that had been done. There was a Miss Magazine piece, there was your radio piece, and other than that, a lot of press now.
Is there something that you can do in editing that you can still put things back into the film? Because there were 2 pieces that were very powerful that Dolores mentioned when she was getting interviewed that didn't show up in that, and one they came up tonight.
Right. Also on the Frontline website, there's the transcript of your interviews up there.
That's good. Okay,
Yeah.
you can put on, because a lot of stuff, especially the fear of the whole family losing their jobs,
Yeah.
and then also fear of violence, in their own family against them.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get them. I mean, one woman, oh my God, I had to work with her so much to get her to file a complaint. What was that, like 6 meetings with her? And yet she would cry.
Are you ready for all this?
No. Oh, my dad did all this. Really.
And then that's what, like with our organizers, there's some kind of domestic violence cases, and our organizers were like, oh my gosh, they need social work training. That training, we don't know how, what to do, but one, she just went and confronted the spouse, and it was just like, I don't know what's going on, and you need to stop, and everybody knows. And we're like, you said that way. Okay, but, you're like on the age of time, and you should be careful, because you put yourself in a lot of danger. But I'm like, wow, she was just like, what the heck do we do? So many people
even
on so
the
many
social
levels.
workers need the training,
Yeah,
and that's why they've invited us. Andres is coming down to Fresno State because when we showed up at the consulado in Fresno, the guy showed up who's the head of the social work department at Fresno State, and he said almost everybody who graduates from our program goes on in the valley to staff the organizations and the government entities, and so they're going to show it, which is great.
We have a really good relationship with the social work master's program at Cal State Bakersfield.
Oh, well, let's do it
And
there.
I'm actually scheduled to go and speak to a class on